think we
We are
are
live.
live, and just to explain why I'm late a little bit today, I had a very ridiculous situation. So I changed my phone. It's the Z Flip now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's really good. I
Oh
really
my
like
god,
it.
you are no longer Apple user.
No, I don't like Apple anymore. But
How many days has it been?
just yesterday.
Oh my god.
So-
Okay, let me know actually after like 1 week of using, like how you find.
Okay, I already have a good grasp of how it is, but anyways, like now I was walletless before, but like since Korea has limited usage of Apple Pay,
Yeah, Samsung Pay is where it's at.
yeah, so I had like a card, case for the iPhone, but like I'm free now, like I can use Samsung Pay and all. I registered all my cards, and then I even bought this at the convenience store.
I'm that jealous of that for sure.
Yeah, but the problem was like I forgot that my apartment needs apartment key too for like the entrance and like getting out. So I was just like, "Ooh," and then coming to the studio today, and then I was like, oh shit, I don't have my apartment card and I don't know the password for November. So I got locked inside, and I was like, how do I get outside? And then I was calling the security and all
so
of
he
that.
texted me being like, I got locked out and now. But this is so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so
And my dad told me you can do Google Translate. So you speak into this and then the translation will come out on this side. So the person who's reading the language is like immediate translation.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah, so I mainly bought this as a like I don't know if I'm even gonna use it like that, but I bought it as like a vlogging camera.
Webcam.
So you can do like apparently you can zoom in like a camcorder, like like I don't know how to use it yet, but
Oh, I'm jealous. I want a second phone. That's Samsung.
and also obviously you can use it as like a selfie cam like that. Like a vlog.
Apple, get your shit together. Come on.
And also on the outside display, if you turn on the camera, you can do selfies and
you can
vlogging.
customize Samsung phones. With Apple, it's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so you can take like selfies like that. Woo, we just took a selfie. So woo.
Okay, you're making me want one.
So if you put this on like a table, I can take videos as well. But apparently on the one downside of this is like apparently on this mode you can't take 4K. So that's one downside, but there's a way, like if you just turn it like this, then you can do 4K. So
Should I?
so it's good. Yay.
I am jealous, and just purely, even just for the Samsung Pay, because I literally have to carry my card wallet everywhere.
Yeah.
With Apple Pay, it's not widely used in Korea because of Samsung tries to block Apple Pay.
And it's just so fast now compared to my iPhone.
Well, you're not gonna miss like
12.
AirDrop, and is there a way to like send files across Android?
Yes,
and
like
iPhone?
it just did it in like 30 minutes.
진짜? Oh my
Yeah.
god, should I switch?
Like totally apps, like memos, all of that. All of it was just
I'm having a mental
synced.
breakdown. Another comment. Is David your boyfriend? No, he is not. We've been through this so many times. But anyway, guys, what time did you sleep last night? We weren't together,
Like
but we were
6.
both like, well, yeah, I literally went to sleep at 6. I set my alarm for like 8 to be here, because we were both like finishing off like separate sponsored videos I have to send off by like this morning. So I was like feeling like absolute death as I was doing my makeup, and then, but as we put in the title, crypto right now, it's like I was on the way here checking on the bus, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't feel tired at all anymore. I will sing, I will dance. I literally bought a coin, like one of the cryptos last night. This morning I woke up, it was already 50% up. I literally doubled my money overnight, and I was just like, I am happy today. No matter what happens, nothing will trigger me.
yeah, it's going crazy right now.
Crazy.
Bitcoin
But do you
is
know
at,
what's
like,
something concerning though?
What?
My dad, who's very like conservative, he doesn't even do that much stock investment.
Yeah.
Then like I told him ages ago, like, Dad, you should invest in some Bitcoin at least. Like, it is a good investment. He's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I don't trust it. I don't know what it is. I'm just not gonna do that. Yesterday afternoon, I was at home and I suddenly got a call from my dad, and he was like, hey, so like, I know you invested in Bitcoin, and he was like, how much are you up? And I was like, this is a sign. This means like we're like near the top. This is a telltale sign. I was like, oh
Let
crap.
me actually sell
if
right
my
now.
dad is asking me
Let me actually
about
sell.
Bitcoin, why?
Let me actually sell.
Sell. It literally, that means the retail interest is going up. That means we're kind of near the top. And obviously I'm saying this now, but I have been violently humbled by crypto before. You as well.
Yeah.
I have been violently humbled. There are still some bags that I'm still left holding that are still in the minus, but it's now very much recovering. But as soon as it recovers to completely zero, I am like getting out of those. So I needed to have those humbling lessons to really learn. Like, okay, I need to have those to learn. Like, I should not get too arrogant. This can all like come crashing down in a second. I need to be actually selling off when I have some profit instead of just it will go up. So I am very animated right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can concentrate today. I'll keep checking my phone.
That's what money does to you.
Yeah, that's what the election did,
Yeah.
Doge is going
it's
insane.
Going yeah.
It's going absolutely diabolically up.
Yeah.
So
actually, my friend who has never had any interest in crypto bought Ripple yesterday. So I'm like,
this is a signal.
I'm like, okay, I'll sell. So I think there's gonna be a correction soon.
Yeah, there will be. But this is what people are saying. It will go up until like the first quarter of next year.
Yeah.
Well, like when it reaches 100K again, and then loads of people.
Yeah, Trump is definitely pumping it.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm not complaining.
And the fact that Elon has advocated for Doge so much in the past.
The thing is though, like Tesla has gone up 60% or something, like
I know. If
from
you
its
had
low.
Has Tesla, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's more than Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
but
one
I mean,
thing.
the S&P and crypto right now is like at like an all-time high.
Yeah.
If you had invested before, everyone, congratulations. But now I'm just like, when it gets to this kind of level, I'm always cautious. I feel anxious about like, when should I be like taking stuff out? Yeah.
Yeah, just take out 50% and bank it out. Then you'll be fine.
Do you guys invest in stocks, crypto? It's a very exciting time right now. Yeah. So even if we had like 1 hour and a half sleep, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and since it's Pepero Day, take a Pepero for yourself. I bought a lot of Pepero.
Did anyone give them to you?
No, I bought it for myself. And this is a New Jeans Pepero.
Oh, I have Danielle.
I have honey
Honey.
over here. So, yeah.
Anna, you are glowing. Thank you.
Did you get a Pepero?
I didn't get Pepero. My boyfriend bought me like Belgian chocolate golden bars.
Okay.
It's not normal
Belgian
Pepero.
chocolate
Let me just
golden
flex.
bars, whatever that is.
He bought me like golden like chocolate bars. This is like cookies and cream.
Yeah, some chocolate is gonna help.
We need to wake up. But yeah, otherwise catch up news. Oh, so I went to a clinic yesterday because I had to do a video, and they were basically like, so I got Rijoran, which I'll make a video about. But they were like, if you want to get anything else done, nose job, boob job, liposuction, they were like, you can get it as long as you make content about it. I was like, really? And I was like, suddenly I got into the very idea of like nose job, because
Suddenly?
I mean, it was something I have been kind of like thinking about, like kind of. It's not like I hate my nose. My nose is fine. I can live with my nose. But it's just like a tiny, tiny bit higher and like a tiny little bit more snatched. I think it would be nice. But I can live with my current nose. But then I suddenly got told, like, by the girl who was like helping me out. She was like, oh, the nose doctor here is like really famous. One of the SM famous girl group members came and like got her nose done by her, and I was like, really? Really? The SM girls come here? And I was like, okay. And they're like, you can have a consultation, like it doesn't hurt, like so I have a consultation booked for Thursday. Whether I'm gonna actually go through with it, I'm still like not sure. Yeah, my dad probably won't want me to.
If it's like a slight fix, then why
and
not?
it's for like, when are you like, I don't have to pay. You'll be on the house. So this is like a good opportunity, but also at the same time, I don't want to get sucked into just doing it. I don't know. I have to really think about it. So yeah, I found it funny how one of my previous vlogs, I was talking about I had like temple filler and forehead filler, and then somebody commented like, "Oh yeah, Anna, I could really tell your nose filler. It was really obvious, but I just didn't want to say anything because it might be rude." And I was like, "What nose filler? Like, I will tell you guys if I get anything done." And I was just like, "You are so like violently wrong about this."
If you're Korean, people just assume you got plastic surgery.
But I'll be very transparent if anything I get. So.
And you'll notice the difference.
Yeah, exactly. So just like a tiny little bit more snack and a tiny bit more higher, maybe. My boyfriend was like, you don't need to do this. What if you end up looking really unnatural, like Michael Jackson or, you know.
Michael Jackson.
And with the thing with the nose surgery is the recovery afterwards. It's like 1 week you can't breathe. You have to wear like a cast, and I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. If my friend, you have a second option too. My friend actually works in one of those.
Your doctor friend?
Yeah. It's like a body 체형 전문. So if you want like any kind of lipo or it's plastic surgery too.
Yeah,
they're open to doing like collabs. They actually offered me as well, and I was like no. But yeah, they have a lot of collabs nowadays with YouTubers.
Yeah. So they were saying, well, one of the influencers, she got lipo. It was like on her arms or something, and it got, because it was such a drastic difference. It got like 20 million views on Instagram, and it like went completely viral. So I'm gonna think about it. The consultation is on Thursday, so I'll see. Yeah. Other than that, what else happened this week? Oh, okay. I know you didn't really care about this last week, but you know the Ha sister thing, the 3 Korean girl sisters.
Update, yeah.
We talked about it last week, and the update is she made an Instagram reel or TikTok, saying, "Oh yeah, so that video got like, it's already getting many views, but she said it must have been posted on like a Korean male community site, because she said she started getting all these random Korean comments that she usually does not get on her videos, and they were like."
Probably on her side, right?
No.
Why not?
They were like, 이거 주작이네. They were like, this, she must have faked this. Like, she must have hired an actress to like act as the Korean crazy Karen, because they were like, she's just doing this for views. Like, she knows that this content will get views, and she just wants to make Korea look bad. And they were like, she must have paid someone to come and act as the crazy Karen. And like lots of people commented that, and she was just like, seriously, what the fuck? No, this is not the case. And then all the international fans are being like, why are Koreans so like weird, and like why are they so just hating for no reason.
I don't think it's fake. I think it's just genuinely crazy women.
Yeah, it was genuine. They were like, why? And then some Korean comments are saying like, oh, that lady is not Korean, she's Chinese, and like further like getting this like making it obvious like they are being racist.
It's just because English-speaking Korean people that are well off, like successful, are putting out content that puts Korea somewhat on a negative light. So Korean people will definitely have that knee-jerk reaction, and it's always gonna be like that way. Yeah. So, not justifying it, but that's just how it is. Like, if there's anything negative about Korea, no matter what the logic is or the background is, Korean people are gonna hate on it. That's a given.
You must want a European nose. No.
Do you want a green-eyed European, white European boyfriend?
This is the thing that gets a lot of people comment when Koreans get like, you know, double eyelid surgery or like nose surgery, like, oh, you want to look white. It's like, that's really not the case. That's just really not the case. We do not want to look white, but it's just, I don't know. I think like a small dainty nose is considered like the beauty standard in all cultures. I think that's usually the beauty standard across like every country. So,
yeah.
But like I said, guys, I haven't decided. So either way, I'll let you know if I go through with it or not. So, otherwise, how have you been?
Yeah, I've been pretty good. The weekend was chill. Yeah, nothing really special. Just hanging out with friends and all.
Yeah, so my Azar video, that's probably gonna go up, not today, but probably tomorrow evening. I had Danny's girlfriend, and this guy. Come on.
Why am I just this guy?
This guy. And it was funny because obviously, like I said, we have to pretend like we don't know each other and all this. The video is funny. It's funny.
Okay.
So watch out for it, please. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a video going up too as well today. So it's actually about Korean Americans in Korea. So
that one.
It's going to be in topic with the Hot Sisters or the Jessie situation and all that.
Yeah.
Do Koreans hate Korean Americans and Kpopos? I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
so
they kind of do secretly.
Yeah, I think they do. Because
secretly.
one time, when me and Subini are together, we speak in like a mixture of Korean and English.
Yeah.
Like, and then if we're like out and about in Apgujeong, and then we're speaking in English, we were standing in
Like
line to go
you get
somewhere.
stares, right?
And then Korean girls were like as a group, and they were standing behind us, and me and Subini were speaking in English, and they were just like glaring like, oh, those bitches, like they're like showing off or like, you know,
Yeah.
they're deliberately speaking English just to try and like see, like they think they're better than us, or like that's just like no, literally no, like we're literally not thinking about you guys at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah.
Oh.
And well, I think I had something else I was gonna say. I mean about the 4B thing, which is one of the topics. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to go into that straight ahead or circle around it a little bit first? Because I think a lot of people might be here for the 4B thing.
Okay, yeah, we
Stall
should
a
save
bit.
that. We should save that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People gonna be like, okay. Well, we've been talking about Bitcoin already, but like since it's the news, let's just talk about it. Like, so even if you're not very interested about crypto in general, like this is just general news topics that you guys should be interested in,
Yeah.
like as like a historical kind of point of view, like in finance and everything, like. You know,
It is a historical moment.
It's this time it was shot. This was like 17 hours ago. This says 80K, but right now it's at 89K. Can you believe that?
It's going to go to 100K.
Freaking crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy at the moment. And right now, the recent surge was largely driven by U.S. President-elect Donald Trump's victory, because he stressed his will to ease crypto-related regulations. And Trump has like pledged that. Like rumored that he's going to buy 1 million Bitcoin for the reserve, and there are rumors that America's debt is just so high, the U.S. is going to use Bitcoin as like a dam to like suck in all the dollars and hedge for inflation and all that. So yeah, it's becoming adopted by Wall Street institutions like big hedge funds like BlackRock, Fidelity, all those.
I mean, once the ETFs were made, it's serious. And wasn't there a country that actually like bought so much
El
Bitcoin?
Salvador,
Yeah.
and all these other countries. So it's becoming
It is
widely
a real
adopted.
asset, and I just saw on the news as well, like
So-
it just passed silver
Yeah,
in market
there's
cap.
no use case, but it's being positioned as digital gold.
It is
So-
an asset. So
so-
you are kind of silly if you don't have at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bitcoin is still, the market cap is like still very low. Like it's lower than Tesla. So Tesla is actually bigger than the whole Bitcoin market cap combined. But some people say that it's going to surpass it soon. Some people say that it's maybe even going to catch up to gold, like real asset gold as well. So keep an eye on it, guys. Like we're living in the era. I think this is another transition where we don't get to like actually witness these digital or technological transitions that much, but we're living in the era of AI right now. We can already see ChatGPT, like robo taxis, and the Tesla, what do you call it? The humanoid bots and all that.
Yeah.
And then there's crypto over here. So, yeah. So
We are going into AI times. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think it'll hurt if you buy 0.00001 Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, no one right now probably has enough money to buy a whole Bitcoin anyway, unless you're hella balling. Yeah, the most you can buy is just like no point decimal amount, But I mean, it's relatively easy to get into, and just like try buying like a small amount and just hold it and see what happens.
Yeah, even the richest out there are diversifying right now into their
diversify.
portfolio.
Yeah.
They're adding like 1% of Bitcoin and all that.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I think it's interesting, but as Anna said, like her dad, like my friend who wasn't
It is a
interested at
sign.
all, everybody's buying in right now.
When you start to seeing like more like just random ass, like even like a female influencer that usually does fashion or something, if they suddenly start talking about Bitcoin and crypto, like
Yeah.
like that's a sign.
Yeah, so everybody's been calling it a scam for like more than a decade now, but it's started from zero to $88,000 right now. It's going up to 100K. So, and Wall Street is actually like backing it. So I don't know if it's in the boundaries of a scam anymore. So,
People are saying like people that actually has money to invest will get benefited, while all the rest of us that can't invest and don't have the ability will go down. You know, you can invest with like $5, or like
like
that is still investing.
Like no offense, but while people take that narrative as well, like some people actually risk a lot to get into these new technologies, and actually it serves as a ladder climbing ladder climbing opportunity for a lot of people. And I've seen a lot of people make generational wealth out of Bitcoin, like around
so
me as
many.
well. I like even personally, I know like three people.
And like sometimes
They've just retired from their life.
Legit.
Yeah.
I sometimes me and Subini, when we used to go out and stuff like in Apguja, the rich guys who like buy all the club tables, and I'm like, and they like start explaining like how they made their money. They're like, oh yeah, during COVID we just invested, and my like crypto investment just went like 20x, and now he's a multi-millionaire. And I was just like,
I mean,
damn.
it poses some meaning where when the U.S. president-elect, like we're talking about the president of the United States, the most powerful person in the world, is saying Bitcoin to the moon. You know, if he's backing it, then that's all you need to say. Like whether it's a scam or not, like
You know it's gonna go up.
all assets, all kind of money with value are backed with people's trust and people's, speculation and greed and all that, and it's fueled by that. So
And Alisa's diary says, I thought about investing, but I don't know where to start or which app to use.
Coinbase,
Yeah,
if you're American.
Yeah, if you're in America, like Coinbase is like the biggest, the best app. And like I said, you can literally start off just with like $10. Just put in $10. That's still investing.
Yeah, you can buy 0.000000001
Yeah.
Bitcoin now.
Yeah, literally. So saying like I have no money to invest. If you have money to spend like $10 on a coffee somewhere, you have money to invest.
Yeah.
Once you get more into this habit of and like your money will actually start to like the thing called compound interest.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get to a certain level, say you manage to save up to 100K,
getting
to 100K is like the hardest part of that financial journey. But once you hit 100K and that money, it will compound, and like getting to 1 million from 100K is gonna be way faster.
Yeah.
So the importance of investing, and like just keep like making that into a habit, setting a little bit of money each month to put into investments instead of spending it elsewhere.
Like just be careful, like because we said like, oh, go buy Bitcoin, invest in Bitcoin, like don't do that. Do your due diligence and research about it, like know about like what cryptocurrency is, like about mining, about halving, about like scarcity, about like the pegging with gold and the US dollars and all that. Like research all of that, and if you think, oh, this is an actually pretty good asset, like go into it. I mean, I think it's a pretty late now, like
you're kind of, if you buy it now, you're kind of buying it at an all-time high.
It's very very late right now, but still, if you feel the FOMO and if you feel like this is going to be at like $5 million per
probably
coin,
in 10 years it'll be more up than now. So if you look at it long term,
so there are so many memes of like grandpas like being spoon-fed by their grandsons, and the grandson saying like, grandpa, why did you not buy Bitcoin? Why is our house like this?
And then you hear the stories like, when Bitcoin was like literally just like starting out on the internet, people were like just figuring it out, and like people were dying in tiny amounts.
There was this pizza delivery guy who paid 100 Bitcoin for one pizza.
Oh my god, the value of 100 Bitcoin today.
And there's this British guy that had like, he mined like Bitcoin off of his laptop, but then he just discarded his laptop, and he's suing the UK government or something because like he wants to scavenge the dump yard. It's already in the dump.
All the money's in there.
Yeah, it's like a gold mine, but he's like personally trying to like dig it up, but the government is like prohibiting him to. So he's been doing that for actually 10 years.
And there's been other stories like, you know, drug dealers, everyone used to use Bitcoin, crypto for this purpose that you can use on the dark web to buy drugs, and it doesn't get traced. Your money does not get traced. So that's what Bitcoin was originally used for.
Yeah.
And so drug dealers had like lots of Bitcoin, and a drug dealer got caught. He went sent to prison, and say he had like I don't know, like 80 Bitcoin in his wallet.
Yeah.
By the time he's come out of jail after how many years, that money, because he's just left it there, he's multi-millionaire from that. Like I should, like, my only regret is not investing sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always my regret.
I've invested pretty early, but then my problem is I'm a human being and I sell when it gets high, and then like I never really expected it to get
this high.
I never imagined.
If you had just held on to your Bitcoin from when you first...
please don't put that thought into me, because I want to die.
What was the price when you first got in? What was the price?
When I first got in, it was like $3,000 or something. At 2016
I want to cry
or
for
whatever.
you. I want to cry for you. And then he experienced a massive crash in.
Yeah, I
2000.
earned a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. Then
he almost went and offed himself when that happened.
Yes.
What year was this? 2016.
16. Yeah, 16.
When literally there was a crash that went from here to like.
17 was when it peaked up to like, $20,000 or something, like $17,000 or something, and it just crashed.
And
like
if
crazy.
he had cashed out at the top, then you said you could have bought like a Porsche or a Lambo.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we need to have these humbling lessons, and then only we learn after them.
But then cycle after cycle, there's been 3 cycles, like including this one that I'm experiencing right now. But I seem to have like this human flaw that I can't stand the craze, like when I see the
you
red,
get anxious, yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna sell.
I want to sell, yeah.
So
you need to sell off bits. Anyway, yeah, do your own research. If you want to start investing, I suggest actually doing stocks first, like just like a safe ETF, S&P.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like guaranteed you're not gonna like lose money.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna invest in crypto at all, if you're gonna start, just do Bitcoin. Don't get into any of the old meme coins or anything like that, because Bitcoin is the actual. No, don't give them that advice. If you're gonna invest in just one crypto, then I just say Bitcoin instead of the other ones.
Do your research, and it's good to have some fun in life. Doge was up at like 40% or something
So the thing
yesterday.
is, because we know the crypto market by now, because Bitcoin is like the OG, is the king. So all the other altcoin is like the alternative coins. So like, for example, Ethereum is on the second biggest coin after Bitcoin. And so all the altcoins follow what Bitcoin does. And because Bitcoin, the market cap is like, all the other new ones have a chance of going like 10 times X, 20X, whereas Bitcoin is like, it's like the OG, so it will have less of a return. So people that do crypto, it's like you start investing in Bitcoin first, and then once the season gets like woo bubbling, then you switch to altcoins. And then
if you just
can like
choose
10x your
the
money.
right altcoin, that could change your life.
It's literally life changing.
It could go 100x. Yeah.
But for me, when I invest, I don't do like what do you call it? Somewhere leverage. I'm too scared to do that. Do you do it?
Yeah.
that is literally gambling, like leveraging and shorting. And I'm too scared to touch that, so I just invest. I don't do it.
I'm careful too.
So with leveraging, you can earn a lot of money, and also you can lose all of your money in a second.
Yeah, the thing is for leveraging is that when you go like minus 70 or 80%, they liquidate your position. Yeah. That means they take all of your money. So you're not actually buying the coins, you're buying the position.
Yeah.
So at least for like actual crypto, if you're buying actual Bitcoin, if it goes down 90%, it loses all your value, you still have hope because you still have that crypto asset, and it might pump in like 4 years again. But then for like futures and derivatives, that's not the case. Like they just take your money. So
some people might not know what we're talking about.
There's still 400 people watching.
And Kubrick says, "Oh no, if you guys are talking about crypto, I think we've hit top." Actually, me and David have been talking about crypto like a while ago.
We might have hit the top.
yeah, this might be the top.
Yeah, the fact that we're talking about this in our live stream,
That means
it indicates something.
yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's go on to the next topic then. We're not just talking about this because just for the sake of crypto. It's tied to Donald Trump too. So let's do the Trump news first. Okay. Yeah. So we have this. This is funny news. Let's do this one first. So, Korea. We said last week that everybody's lining up to Trump, right? Like the whole world, they're trying to like suck up. Like he's gonna go in office in January. So this is the Korean president over here, and if you see him, President Yoon practices golf in case of possible round with Trump. So Trump is well known to like love golf, right? Yeah. Right. He plays it every day or something. He even played it after the day he almost got shot. And this is our president here. And isn't this freaking funny? Like, this guy has not played golf in, like, years.
Oh, really? He's not a regular golfer?
Yeah, and Yoon's decision to practice golf again is a way to get ready for his upcoming interactions with Trump, a well-known avid golfer. Sources familiar with the issue told the Korea Times. Yoon stated that he plans to arrange a meeting with U.S. President-elect Donald Trump as soon as possible to build rapport and hold discussions. And this is exactly why the Korean people say our president is a joke. Like, his approval rate right now is 20%. Yeah. That's like impeachment level. When our former president got impeached, he was at 18%. Like, right now, because of the whole like first lady scandal and like his incompetence, everybody's talking about impeaching him. This is such a clown.
He's a jackass.
Like, and the first reaction he gets to like a president getting elected by the US is like, oh, I'm gonna practice golf, and then
do your actual job first. Like, he's a clown.
And he's very, very well known to just like drinking and like all that, like rather than actually doing any work. And he went to like the US Congress or whatever, or like there was like this meeting with Biden back then, and then he sang this like American song. He had a karaoke 노래방 session in front of the whole U.S. Congress or something, and that went viral. And then I don't know how the U.S. people thought about him, but people think he's like
he's a clown.
Yeah,
he's a clown basically. And thank you, Ross, for the support. Ross is here for the first time in a long while.
Long time no
see.
Thank
you for the support always.
Hope your new business is doing good.
Yes.
Great. So. Yeah, good to see you. And another news about Trump. So I told you last time that a lot of Korean people and the government, they're all worried about Trump's new, policies because it's going to negatively affect it. But apparently counter opinions are coming out now. So Korea's battery industry views Trump with a blessing in disguise because he's very anti-China. Trump is very anti-China. And he's not anti-China. He's anti, China taking all the labors and all the costs and all the exports, imports, and all that. So he's going to put a lot of tariffs on it. And because there's going to be a lot of tariffs on China, those rivals are going to have a hard time. Our rivals are going to have a hard time. So it's going to be in benefit to Korea. So I think Trump definitely has more of a soft spot towards Korea than China. So our battery companies are definitely gonna take a lot of benefit out of it.
But also look at this, like Elon, right?
Yeah.
I saw this on a video somewhere. He's jumping to make the sign of X.
Oh, no X. Way. No,
seriously. He jumped in a really weird way that was like X.
That's just him being him.
No, I think
Elon is just weird.
He is weird, but I think that was intentional.
No. He's not that desperate to But there are criticisms right now that Elon has just, infiltrated the cabinet or the government too much. He's been given too much power because... there are so many signs. Like, there was a whole family picture of Trump after the whole election. And then the only outsider person, the non-family member, was Elon there. And also, he's going to be assigned as, Government Efficiency Council's, leader or something. Elon is going to be. So Elon Musk said that he is able to turn all this wasted tax money, reduce all of that, and put it into more efficient things and all that. And
I mean, he's one of the most powerful, richest men in the world.
yeah. A lot of people will not like that in the chat, but you gotta give him credit.
Facts.
Yeah, you gotta give him credit.
That's just
right?
like factual. Yeah.
And I don't understand why people are so salty whenever I see like a SpaceX made like a huge like, you know, achievement, and then they put Elon Musk's face on it, and then people are like, it's the aerodynamic, you know, scientist, not Elon. But like, you got to think of the people that put these teams together and fund them and take the risk. The risk is the most important thing. Who in the world would take like millions of dollars on like, you know, space industries and electric cars and like, you know, neural whatever, humanoid robots and stuff. So like, you know, he's a great businessman, and he has a little bit of knowledge of engineering. He's also ahead of his time.
He has a higher IQ, definitely.
Yeah,
than
he's
people.
big into crypto as well,
Yeah.
although he pumps Doge too much. So people are saying there's going to be a large like SpaceX or Tesla, I forgot which company it was, announcement on the coming like December 3rd or something, but people are expecting that he's going to announce Dogecoin as like the official like whatever
He really likes, and I saw a video I made on TikTok. I think it was probably Joe Rogan, but he was saying like, because you know America, everyone like, it's like you guys mostly use Apple for your phones. He was like, the only person that could make Americans switch to another company is if Tesla made a phone. Then people would actually consider switching from Apple to another brand.
Yeah.
He was like, Elon is probably the only person that will make people actually switch in America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not Samsung or Chinese. Or, yeah.
But
Tesla, if they made a phone.
But the undeniable fact is, in this election, I think Elon did take the biggest, like, one of the biggest contributions towards, like, Trump's
winning,
victory. Yeah, he did have, like, a big role, I would say. And Trump himself, like, admitted that during his winning speech. He was, like, one of the most important people for this campaign was Elon. He basically threw out money, like millions of dollars.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously he did have a contribution, but I still don't think like it's still people just being unsatisfied with the like current situation.
That's true. That's
and
true.
Also the Democratic Party, just like with their marketing, it just wasn't done like right.
Yeah. But I think he had a definitely big effect in consolidating the people to get to vote and all that. So. Yeah, I'm not saying he's the winning factor or the definitive factor or anything, but Trump just mentioned him as one of the most important people of America right now. So I'm just quoting his words. Yeah, so anyways, what do I know about American politics and stuff? But Korea is now, like, you know, in preparation mode for President Trump. So hopefully it's not going to be all terrifying and we're not going to have war with Kim Jong-un and all that, but... Yeah,
but the hefty tariffs, I saw a lot of people like.
It's gonna be concerning. Yeah.
It's concerning, especially for Americans, right? You guys, because you have to pay extra tariffs on everything. Is that right?
No. It's gonna drive up the consumer price for the Americans.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So. Yep. So, anyways, hopefully LG Energy Solution and our Korean companies profit out of this. Battery industry tariff war that's to come. And Trump said that he could end the war in 24 hours, so hopefully that happens too. Just for the record, some people see me as a Trump supporter, which I'm not at all.
Oh, no.
I'm just giving you the news, okay? Like the Korean point of how Korea is dealing with Trump, the narrative over here. And I'm obviously not going to talk about Kamala. I'm going to be talking about Trump because he's the elected president right now. So don't get me wrong. Like people in the comments saying like, I'm so disappointed, David. How could you support Trump or whatever? And like, you know, even if I did, more than half of America supports him. So like, those people are not all dumb. They're not all stupid. So,
and
you know.
like, I would say most of the Korean reactions when he was elected president, most people were dismayed because of the implications of what that means for Korea, like in terms of the military and all of that stuff. Most people were like, "Oh fuck, we're screwed." So
yeah. Yeah, it's quite concerning. Like, as a matter of fact, like his policy about like Korea paying more military fees for the American troops and all that. It's quite concerning because we're short on taxes, and those military fees are huge. So for me, on a personal level, like we all disliked Trump becoming president, like as Koreans collectively. So yeah, that's one thing though. Anyways,
I got invited to this. This just reminded me. I got invited to this like Thanksgiving dinner. Remember I sent you the screenshot? It's like an influencer Thanksgiving dinner, but it's being held at like the Yongsan military US base.
Yeah.
And that's going to be my first time going there. So that's going to be very.
You've never been inside the base?
No, never.
Oh yeah, why would you?
Why would I? Why on earth would I? When would I have the opportunity to?
Yeah.
So that's going to be like the actual like garrets. Yeah. Very exciting.
If you go inside, if you have the chance, go to the PX, like the military mart or something,
store.
and get some Cheetos for me, please.
You can buy Cheetos anywhere.
No, they're super expensive. Like
now it's gonna be
in
even
Itaewon,
more.
in Itaewon, if you get the American Cheetos, it's like $5 per like little bongji.
Actually, this morning as I was getting the bus, near my bus stop to come to David's, there's like Baskin Robbins, and they stocked like their new flavor of the month, and it was Cheetos flavor.
What?
Baskin Robbins, yeah.
I'm talking about the American Cheetos, you know, right?
Yeah, of course. I know Cheetos is American. Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about the orange one, right?
Yes.
Not the Korean one.
Yes.
You can't get it everywhere. You have to go out of your way, go to Itaewon specifically, and they will only have like a little in stock, and they're like $20. The same goes for like Lay's or, you know, all these foreign brands. I don't know why, but like Korea does not import those like orange Cheetos that everyone likes. Like it has a shitty
we have our
version.
Own version.
Yeah, like we have bulgogi mat Cheetos or whatever that shit is. Like throw that in the trash.
The flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah, but if you go to the PX, it's tax free. It's super cheap. You'll probably get one pack by like $1 or something. So hoard some for me. Like,
I have a
please.
vague recollection when my cousin, he went to the military, and I swear he was based in like a US base, and I remember going to the canteen, and it was just like fast food. Yeah, but he was like, oh, this is awesome. Yeah, I like Cheetos, but would you guys try Cheetos ice cream?
No.
I think I would give it a try.
That sounds
You
gross.
never know.
That sounds gross.
Not gonna lie, Korean chips suck. Chocolate pie is awesome though. Korean chips kind of suck. Yeah, it's true. What's the best Korean potato chip?
Best Korean potato chip? They're all mid.
It's just
they're all mid. Yeah.
Do you see Cybertrucks in Korea?
No.
We talked about this last
There
week.
are only 2 Cybertrucks.
Yeah, and G-Dragon is an owner of one of them.
Look at this shit. Like, they're selling American Cheetos in Korea, and look how expensive this shit is. Like,
46,000원. So what
it's
is
like
that?
$40.
$40 for a box.
Yeah,
Box of
that's not too bad,
Cheetos.
honestly. But anyways, it's very hard to get your hands on it, and I love Cheetos, so please.
Katie says, oh, I'll try it. I arrive on Friday. Oh, welcome to Korea.
Welcome.
Welcome. Actually, one of my friends from Barcelona is here this week because...
you have a friend in Barcelona?
Like when we went to music school together.
Okay.
She's from Spain. And her sister has actually been living in Korea for the past like 2 years or something. And she's getting married to a Korean man that she's been dating for a long time.
Oh, that's good for
So
her.
that's why my friend is coming over. So.
A lot of international marriage nowadays.
Yeah.
I see more than more than I expect. Actually, people around me are actually getting married to, you know, international people. So, yeah.
We celebrate love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love is good.
See, people saying that's crazy expensive. That's crazy, right?
$40
like,
for the box.
yeah, if you live in America, smuggle some Cheetos in, you'll get rich. You'll get rich. And like, I know Subin always asks for Cheetos when I go to the States, or like, you know.
I love also Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's all imported for us. Have you ever tried it?
No.
I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I was so like, no offense, guys. Like, I watched Breaking Bad, and Better Call Saul. Did you watch them? The series?
I watched Breaking Bad.
Okay, but Better Call Saul, like basically the lawyer, he works in a Cinnabon place. Have you had Cinnabon?
Oh yeah,
before?
in London.
Yeah. And I was like, when I watched that drama, I wanted to eat that so much, and I actually got to go to the States, and I saw one in like Universal Studios or something. I ran there and I got my first Cinnabon, and I'm like, oh, I'm trying. I guess this is how you guys feel when you come to Korea and try something from K dramas. But like, I was like, okay, this is my first Cinnabon. I tasted it and I was like, this is.
You didn't like it?
This is made.
I swear we have Cinnabon in Korea. Or like a pop-up.
I think, yeah, they have pop-up somewhere. Yeah, I was so happy when Auntie Anne's finally came in.
Oh, the pretzel.
The pretzels, yeah. Anyways, like, well, I don't know why they don't let us sell these U.S. Cheetos here. Like, I just can't understand why. Like, there has to be some kind of law against it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. My oats are recovering well. recovering
the
well.
ones from 2017?
No, the ones from like the
Last
spring.
night?
No, the spring of this year. Remember when it was like 불장?
Oh, that phase.
Yeah, I still have some coins that I was holding until it got all dumped.
Yeah, everyone does. Yeah.
Anyway. Next news. Now, let's do the funny one. Okay, because we are talking about pepero.
Okay.
I thought this was so funny. Okay, so
wait. Okay, yeah.
So the boys, apparently this guy called Eric. Okay, he's a handsome man. He mistakenly shares condom photo instead of pepero on pepero day.
It can happen.
So yeah, yesterday was the 11th of November, and because of that, we share Pocky, and so he actually shared to his social media. He mistook this photo of these are condoms. But
I would mistake them as
yeah,
pepero too.
they looked very cute, you know.
But like, how did he get these?
I don't know.
I think it's a fan present, right?
What's the...
Because someone said DB, like, right? So someone probably present, like, gave it as a present.
So he captioned it, I could buy 4.03 million pepero sticks for the derbies I love. I guess that's his fan name. However, the pepero he purchased turned out to be condoms designed to resemble pepero packaging, created as a special event product for Pepero Day by a convenience store and a condom manufacturer. Known as Love Day 11/11, this limited edition condom product was available only through...
Oh, he actually bought it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So upon realizing his mistake, he humorously addressed his fans through a fan communication app saying, Happy Pepero Day, I'm so embarrassed right now that I want to hide for a week.
Why are you embarrassed? Yeah, use this to your advantage.
That's pretty embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie.
Become a condom ambassador. Like,
I mean, it's preaching safe sex.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely, it's a good thing. It's a positive thing.
If I were him, like, I know it's easier said than be done, but like, I would use this as an opportunity and actually, you know, contact that condom company and say, like, I have this happening, you know, make me your ambassador.
Sponsor. But do you think K-pop agencies will let their idols become condom ambassadors? I don't think so.
No, but like in this kind of funny happening, I feel like even the fans would like say yes, because like, you know, it's as you said, promoting safe sex.
Safe sex,
Yeah.
Everybody, safe sex.
Yeah, it prevents STDs and all that. So, you know, condoms are always the good thing. So.
And STDs, and also like that's the topic in America. You know, like abortion is gonna become harder to obtain now in America.
Yeah.
So you really need to practice safe sex if you don't want to go through all that, like, you know, hard stuff. The thing about the abortion thing is like, okay, like they say, from what I tell me if I'm wrong, guys, Americans in the chat, please tell me if I'm completely being ignorant and this is wrong, but like they're not going to get rid of it altogether, unless there are some states that actually ban it altogether. But from my understanding, they're not banning it altogether, but they're just like saying if you're like far, like 6 months along, 7 months along, then they really want to try to make it like almost like as a punishment if you try to get an abortion at that stage. Is that correct? Tell me if I'm wrong. That's what I have heard.
This is too complicated. It's different from state to state.
Yeah, it's different. Obviously, it's different from state to state. But also, the thing is, obviously, there are some people who might want to intentionally get an abortion at that, like those later stages. But also, there are women who are pregnant, and then, you know, out of certain circumstances, they have a miscarriage out of like due to no like intention of their own. Apparently, when a woman miscarries, you have to get an abortion. because you obviously the feet they can't stay inside you. You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to get an abortion.
Yeah.
And even if she's like
In a medical...
in medical situation, you can get sepsis, you can bleed to death. Like it's, seriously, the woman's life is in danger. But I heard John Legend, not John Lennon,
Okay.
John Legend talking about this. Apparently that happened to his wife.
Oh, no.
And like she miscarried, and they were trying so hard to find a hospital where they would actually let them have this abortion. But they're like, no, we need to actually like have proof that you're like close to dying in order
my
so
gosh.
we can like, you know, perform this abortion for you.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like that's why this law. And then he was just like, I cannot vote for this. He was like, after seeing what my wife went through, I cannot vote for this abortion thing. Simply cannot, because women's lives at this point are actually in danger.
Yeah.
She almost died, and only then would they like operate on her.
Yeah.
So like that's terrible.
Yeah, it's a very sensitive and delicate issue. There are so many cases, like different cases to its own, and
Okay,
yeah.
people are saying miscarriage is not an abortion. That's misinformation.
That's why I don't speak about it, because there's the cases are just too different, like case to case. Like I'm distant towards like the American whole abortion thing, but in Korea, at least up till the 90s, I was I would be against abortion, because this is a real fact. There's a huge hospital right now, like I can't name because I might get sued.
Okay.
It's like a huge hospital chain in Korea. Everyone knows its name, and it got rich out of this particular business, and it is selectively choosing male babies over women babies, because so many women back then abort, like,
Females?
yeah, once they found out that it was a girl baby,
Yeah.
they just chose abortion back then. And this hospital would specifically, do it, like they had a specific process on how to choose a male baby and how to like just abort like female babies, and they did that all under the counter. And they got massively wealthy over that, because back in the days, you know how Korea preferred men, so much men.
Yeah.
So like if you go to the demographic period of like the now 40s and 50s, there are so many more men than women.
Yeah.
Specifically just because of that. So like up till the 90s and 80s, where people had that kind of mindset, then back then abortion should have been definitely banned. But right now, like everybody thinks like gender equality and all that. So
Even Melania Trump, she recently is like promoting her own book, and she was like, I believe that women should have the right to abort. She was like, I differ from my husband's opinion on this.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, we have definitely different views on this, but I feel like women should have the right to their own bodies. That's what Melania Trump said.
yeah.
Yeah.
So back to the hospital story. Apparently, like scientifically, I don't know, but scientifically there's a way to higher the increase the possibility of getting a male baby, because like apparently the sperm is like 0.0001 milligram like more heavier or something. So if they use a thing called the centrifuge and like spin it all around and do that, you can get a male baby. And apparently it's rumored that the chaebol groups, the rich families, gave huge amounts of money to this hospital, like funds and sponsorships, to get like their chaebol heirs like as males and all that. So they built their wealth out of it, and it's like a crazy story. And not on like the chaebol level, but like back then, even my grandma, like they all preferred like male babies, because like it was a very agricultural society back then. Like there was a patriarchy, men were considered higher than women and all that. So like
Men could go into higher education and get the family out of poverty.
Yeah. So people really, really preferred men back then. So
But now it's really like nobody's aborting female babies. Like really, seriously, that's not happening anymore.
yeah. So
But yeah, I don't know. When I saw when I see like those like Republican men, and then some of them are so passionate about this issue, saying like we should not like kill any fetuses at any age. Like, I don't know. From,
Oh yeah, let's not go into that.
Okay,
there's so many terminologies, like whether it's a sentient being, like
Yeah.
what stage you concern that, and like if it's a life being, does it have the potential to have ability to think or have like a consciousness or whatever. Some people go to the lengths of, then is it okay to kill a brain dead person because that's the same as the fetus or whatever. It's like so many layers, so many narratives, so many discourse. So I'm just gonna stay out of it. It's for now, like in Korea, like, you know, it's different stance than America. So
Yeah, so to avoid complications, practicing safe sex is more important than ever for everybody. So yeah, what is the official law in Korea about abortions?
it's illegal.
It's illegal, right? But it
Yeah.
happens all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, under the counter, like
It happens
yeah,
all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But technically, it is illegal.
It's actually very easy to get.
Yeah.
Like if you just go on Telegram, you know.
Not even, but like I've heard from like friends.
Yeah, if you just go to like a 산부인과,
Yeah, so
there
it's like
will
a
be.
really gray. Like it's technically illegal by the law, but like literally,
Yeah.
you can find one easily, a clinic easily.
Yeah. Well said, miso soup. Let's move on. Yeah.
Okay, so that was the condom story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should go to Johnny Somali because
Oh,
this is a joke.
okay.
So, YouTuber Johnny Somali, you know, the nuisance YouTuber that's been stirring up Korea for the past few weeks. He finally apologized for kissing the Comfort Woman statue, but viewers are questioning his sincerity, and apparently he got beaten up 3 times, and he was knocked down to the floor, and he was almost detained by the Korean police. He was investigated. Unfortunately, he wasn't using drugs, so there weren't any charges on that.
No, he was completely sober.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
in
yeah.
his right mind.
Yeah, but because he got so many threats and he was unable to actually roam outside and actually get a plane to like exit, you know, the country actually banned him
From leaving.
So once the situation escalated, he came out and put this apology on his like second YouTube account or something.
YouTube is letting him have a platform.
Yeah, so
Shame.
the YouTube channel J Company posted a video of Somali visiting the girl's statue, and he apologized to the Korean public, saying, "I want to apologize to Koreans. I didn't understand the significance of the statue." No, yes, you did. Yeah, we definitely saw him like looking it up on Wikipedia and using the rising sun flag and all that. And he explained that his actions were meant to entertain his American viewers. What kind of American viewers does he have?
And what kind of viewers does he have? Like, who is watching this trash content?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm truly sorry for being disrespectful." And then he expressed an interest in learning more about history of Japan's wartime sex slavery and the Comfort Woman who survived these atrocities. However, viewers questioned Somali's sincerity, noting that he has yet to delete various photos and videos of his controversial actions in Korea from his social media accounts. We can obviously see he is not.
No, he does not take any of this
apologizing.
seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the video.
Wait. Also, what? He recently posted a picture holding a photo of former Japanese Prime Minister Abe, captioning it, "I defeated Koreans for you, Shinzo Abe." Yeah.
Oh, these are the YouTubers who actually like found him and like beat him up. Okay, so they came to a truce. Oh my god, this is crazy. So yeah, he's actually
What
apologizing.
truth? I mean, those YouTubers are just using him as well for views.
Yeah, but then it's better than like, you know, just ignoring. So they're necessary evil, I think. But yeah, he shaved his head and all that, and I don't know if this is gonna lift his ban from leaving the country, but we'll have to see. But yeah, this was
Seriously, who is like watching this content and giving him donations? Like,
well, there are weird people
Yeah,
all
but,
around
like,
the world.
shame.
He has an audience.
Shame on
Yeah.
those people.
Yeah. Anyways, if he did that in North Korea, he could be dead. Yes.
But like speaking of the OG troll of the internet, Ollie London, you guys know, he's a blonde British guy that used to cosplay as Jimin and saying I'm going to turn myself into Jimin, and then he had like various plastic surgeries, and then he was also going by she, like, or like binary pronouns, and then now he's like completely done a 180. He's like gone back to he, him pronouns, and now he's talking about politics on his YouTube channel. He's
Whatever clicks.
Yeah, literally, he's
clicks.
just he realized he can't like live off trying to be Jimin anymore. So now he's like, I think, talking about like right-wing politics.
Live off being Jimin. That one sentence just is crazy.
No, seriously. And now I think he's talking about like right-wing politics. So
speaking of unrelated, but there's this I think he's Chinese or something, but there's this like Timu Jimin on TikTok or Reels. Have you seen him before?
No.
There's this guy. I have to admit, he looks like 20% like Jimin, but he's like, and there's this guy
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's so funny. And then Army's always like, you are not Jimin.
I do not know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure if you're Army, you've seen that guy. But it's just so funny. I can't find it right now, but
is he's Korean?
Oh, it's this guy. Oh no, that's actually Jimin.
Is he Korean?
No, I think he's like Chinese or something. But like he imitates Jimin. But people are so mad that we call that oguro. Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy, I think. Yeah, I don't know if.
OMG.
This is not Jimin, right? His name is Pak Jimin. Pachi Jimin.
Oh my god. Anyway. So trolls can't live like that forever,
Yeah, people will do anything for attention, to be honest. Like, wow, if you look at Johnny Somali and all that. Oh, his name is Pachi Jimin.
Pachi Jimin?
Pachi Jimin. And he literally does imitates Jimin for a living. All he does is imitate Jimin. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, celebrities have like these like impersonators. There are like girls who follow every like Ariana Grande era.
Yeah.
They completely copy all of her looks whenever she changes her hair color.
Yeah.
They do the same.
Yeah, this guy is crazy.
It is a Temu Jimin.
It's crazy.
It is a Temu Jimin.
Yeah. What do you think?
How does he? So he earns money by just like this?
Yeah,
monetizing this?
I don't know. Probably. That's why he's so dedicated with it. He has hundreds of videos of him acting like Jimin.
Oh my god. I wonder it must be so weird for us, like Jimin, watching this. Like when people are, I thought that about Ariana Grande too. When you see girls copying her entire identity.
Yeah, it's Timu.
That
Jimin.
Must be weird.
Yeah, it must be weird. Yeah. I mean, of course, I'm not speaking on behalf of Jimin or anybody else, but if it was personally just my case and someone was imitating me, I would be entertained, honestly.
But someone's like making their livelihood of being
it would feel weird, but then I would feel like I've made it. Someone's making a life out of being me.
That's weird. No, I don't think I would like that.
Again, I'm not speaking on behalf of Jimin or anything. Just on a personal point of view, if it was my situation, yeah, it's scary. I know it's scary.
Anyway, moving on.
All his content, his whole life
moving
is
on.
like being Jimin. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Weird.
Yeah, but speaking of idols and K-pop idols, we had like a horrible case going on over here. So yeah, it's in the title of the video too. Idol set to debut reveals alleged status of former CEO of the company accused of forcing trainees to send underwear pictures. That's crazy. So if you see this Kakao Talk, it says it's a weight check. It's like, we're doing a weight check. A weight check is a necessary thing. We got to know your body frame and your posture and all that. If you don't like this, how do you expect to be in K-pop? You're like, K-pop isn't easy. That's how we became the world best. And yeah, because of that, he allegedly, probably a he, right? A company in 2022, LPA Entertainment, came under fire when evidence arose that the company had been asking its trainees to send them underwear pictures in the name of being K-pop and doing a weight check. I mean, having a weight check is a widely known thing. Like, it's already in the list of film documentaries and all that. It's been widely, like, negatively...
But not in underwear.
Yeah, of course, not in underwear. They do micromanage, like, what you eat,
Yeah,
like,
of
your
course.
diet.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be 48 kilograms or whatever, but...
Not in underwear.
It doesn't justify like sending underwear pictures
no.
but like as surprising as this seems, as shocking as this seems, I feel like to some extent that this would be happening like in a pretty common sense in
this
K-pop.
happens like Victoria's Secret, like photographers especially, they take advantage.
Actors and actresses as well. Yeah, like if you're working with a very famous what do you call it? Movie director,
photographer.
There are so many cases in Korea where the director will invite you to their house and
it's called casting
in the name of casting, and then they'll say like, "Oh, I gotta feel the emotions," and then like strip in front of me, like try to get sexy and all that, and yeah. So I think this is another version of it, but this is crazy, and I think the alleged group to debut was like this group, Deva. So
and it says that one of the members of the upcoming group called Kia shared that the former CEO was now in prison, but it wasn't confirmed under what charges this happened. So justice.
That's crazy, you know.
Yeah, it's not that crazy. It's crazy, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So we already have so many like public cases of like Chang Jae-yeon case where like it was revealed that actresses, idols had to, you know, serve like powerful figures or rich people, rich men.
This is like Harvey Weinstein. This is like all those.
Yeah, imagine like being a nobody K-pop trainee and you're desperate to get, you know, a gig on TV or a concert or whatever. Like some people would actually go these lengths, you know, but like this is not even giving them an opportunity. This is like, you know, we need to do a weight check, send your underwear pics. That's crazy. That's creepy. 그러니까 개저씨 소리 듣지. Oh, you're back, YM. Welcome. 개저씨. Yeah. Hybe and it's 개저씨's.
Yeah.
What Minijin exposed. Yeah.
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 Speaking of trash, man, shall we talk about 4B finally?
Okay.
This is a segue. So, like I mentioned on my Instagram stories, but the topic of conversation of this 4B seems to have been, you know, into the public domain again, especially since the Trump election, because you know their stance on abortions and, you know, women's rights. That was such a big hot topic. So after the election, I have definitely noticed on TikTok more women being like, fuck this, like fuck men, and I'm just gonna be 4B. So just as a refresher, you guys, 4B stands for the Korean words like P. P means like no. So like P 연애, P 결혼, P sex, P 결혼. So all of those 4 P's mean no sex, no relationship, no marriage, no like love, no relationship with men at all. So it's like, yeah, people.
It's
like,
just boycotting men.
It's just like being completely celibate.
Yeah, we're not gonna give your body to you or our hearts to you.
Yeah, we're just not gonna interact with you like at all. It's slightly different from like. So then people will ask, like saying in some of my YouTube videos when I talked about this topic, like, is people saying, oh, but like, you know, loads of Korean people do pihon now. Pihon is like no marriage. And I was like, yeah, pihon, like, yes, a lot of people are like choosing not to get married these days, but that's due to a whole like number of reasons. But the 4B, if you're actually doing the 4B, like absolutely no interaction at all, that's very like on the extreme. Because there are plenty of women who just date and have sex, but they will be like, I'm not going to get married. Like, that's not for me. There are like loads of women like that. But like do actually 4B like in all of its entirety, that's very, very extreme. Or unless you're like lesbian and you just like really not interested in men like at all. If you're a lesbian, then it makes sense. But anyway, so I've definitely noticed this a lot on TikTok, and I've been getting loads of new comments under those kind of videos. And like I said, I had an interview request from someone at Rolling Stone yesterday being like, can we interview, we saw your TikTok video, can we interview you and some of your Korean friends to what are your thoughts on American women doing 4B? And I mean, I'm not going to do the interview first of all because I just don't want to be like known for this. I don't want to be like the influencer known for talking about this. But it's just like, I would say, do you think Korean women care about American women doing 4B?
Korean women care about
They
American women?
They want to know what Korean women's thoughts are about Americans doing 4B movement.
Oh, so that interviewer thinks you're one of the people that does the 4B movement.
No, because he knows I'm a Korean woman. He wanted to get my opinion of what I think.
But you're against 4B, no?
Yeah, I mean, generally, my point was like, my point in my original TikTok video was that it's not every single Korean woman is doing this. That was my point.
Yeah,
because they were stirring up the narrative like this is such a big, significant movement in Korea, and it's because of all the trash men.
No, we can say that. I think we can confidently say it's not a big movement.
It is not a big movement at all, and that was my original point.
None of my female friends even know about this shit.
Exactly, and even like Jerry has made videos about this on K Explorer, and like the Korean women he interviews, they were like, no, like this is not like a mainstream movement like at all. But that doesn't mean like if you choose to do 4B because you know you've either had terrible experiences or you've been traumatized or like I completely understand. But my point was just like I was just sick of seeing this narrative of all like these Western news articles being like, oh yeah, Korean women are all doing 4B and it's causing such a massive rift in the country, and like I just wanted to get the narrative like this is seriously overblown, like way out of proportion. Yeah. That was literally what I was trying to get across.
I mean, it's easy bait for it's good drama tea for the Western media because Korean birth rate is declining.
Oh yeah, and so people are like, okay, yeah, but then explain the birth rate. Why is like nobody having babies?
It's not just because of the 4B movement.
It's because of work-life balance, because of financial reasons. Yeah, that is the main important
inflation and competitive society, education,
and like the falling birth rates is a worldwide thing in all developed
stock
nations.
Markets and everything. Like people want to like. There's a massive exodus going in the country right now because it's uninhabitable over here. It's gone to that point. Doctors are leaving, business people are leaving, laborers are leaving. They're all exiting the country for better conditions. And the mental toll, the mental health is crazy. And I will not deny gender conflicts is a part.
It is a part.
It is a part. We're not denying it like wholeheartedly, but
that's the number.
It's not 90% of the reason why the population is declining.
I mean, and like I said, it's not just Korea, but all the developed nations are having falling birth rates. Yeah. Because of just like the state of the economy, people are like, I can't afford to look after a kid and raise a family. That's literally the number one reason why for the Korea's birth rates. Yeah. So and people don't really get married in Korea unless. Like they just think like, okay, if we get married, we're going to have children. Obviously, there's a lot more dink couples nowadays, like double income, no kids. Like let's just get married and just live together. That's becoming a lot more common than it was back in the day. But usually the consensus is like people will not have kids out of wedlock in Korea. That's really kind of still taboo. If you're going to have children, you need to get married. Like that's like the general rule. So that's why yeah, so that's all the reason for this, and I seen this like 4B thing kick off. So, yeah, that was basically what this article.
I honestly think I don't know about the U.S. side, but like I think it's a handful of people in Korea, Western media taking out of proportion, and then Western women like helping on to that. But I think percentage-wise, I think it would be a handful of women percentage-wise in America too, like taking this seriously.
Of course.
Yeah, so.
And like guys, like if you come to Korea is the land of the couples. Like I've seen so many of my friends say you never feel more single compared to if you're in Korea. You walk on the streets, like everyone is just like lovey-dovey. I attended a wedding this weekend. Like you've attended so many weddings, like it's just like most people, if you're, it is, human nature to want to find a companion and like, have a relationship and
have a
family, have sex. Like that is like a human basic instinct.
Have sex.
No, seriously, it is a basic human instinct. That's why, the urges are there. That's why nature put orgasms. That's why orgasms is a thing, to try and encourage people to procreate.
Okay.
So to go against all of that,
Yeah.
like I said, if you've been traumatized or like something terrible has happened to you because of a man, I completely understand you doing 4B. But like I said, it's just, my point was the Western media is really seriously blowing this out of proportion. That was all I was wanting to say.
Yeah,
And
but
most people are wanting to find partners and like, you know, try to give it a go.
right. I think like whereas it is blown out of proportion, and it's kind of funny that, you know, people in the West think like Korea is this land of like extreme feminism going on, and 4B are canceling men and all that. I think we should acknowledge the significance behind this whole narrative that's going on. It's triggered. It says on the article it's triggered by Trump's recent election.
Yeah.
And if you if you dissect the votes and all that, I saw a post on the internet saying like it's very interesting on how like in the Hispanic, or like in just generally male and female votes, like there was this analysis saying specifically about Hispanic communities that still the Hispanic community is very machoist, and they would never prefer to have a woman leader over like a male leader. So if you see that, even if Trump's policies are very like against, it's not in favor for like, you know, immigration and all that, it's getting harder and all that. That was what the poster was saying. Like Hispanic men preferred Trump over like the Kamala. And I think that is one perspective itself. And then Hispanic men in the comments were rebutting that, saying, no, we just have common sense. We just want the country to come back. I respect both sides, but I think what we can see from here is that, you know, a lot of the voters were divided in gender when they were choosing Trump. And, you know, there's still some kind of like, I guess, like machoism or, you know, male centric culture going on in some certain
I think
groups.
both can be true.
Yeah, both can be true, but it's not like definitive in both sides. So I think it's just worth to put an eye on the phenomenon itself, and just, you know, have it on the back of your mind. So
yeah, maybe there could have been a different result if they had elected like a younger male candidate instead of Joe Biden. Maybe the results would have turned out different, or maybe it was just like people are just like not having as much faith in that party. It's a whole, obviously a mixture of things.
yeah.
But yeah, the 4B conversation. But like I said, I don't want to keep talking about this. I don't want to be known for doing this.
Hey, as I said, it's the same as the condom case. Just make it yours. Make this opportunity yours.
No.
Become the 4B expert, and then you know.
This is not like an like, you know, like.
Who knows? You might be invited to like, you
No,
know,
this
America
is not gonna get me a bag. Like, what am I like? No.
I'm sorry for laughing about it, but like,
No.
same for the condom thing. Just make it your thing and become the
No.
John Dark of like Korea.
No. And like, but then also on those 4B videos that I made on TikTok or YouTube, like I get like some like Korean women comments, and they're like, oh, it's because like you're 30 and you're old, like you don't understand. But like people in like, if you're like early 20s, like everyone's like you know, doing at least everyone's doing at least p-horn, which means no marriage. And I was like, obviously, like even me like 2 years ago, I was like, I don't need to get married. I was saying this stuff, remember? I was saying that on KPC. Even me like 2 years ago, I was like, oh, I don't give a fuck about marriage and stuff. It gets, once you'll understand. Obviously, if you're 21, I completely understand. You do not want to get married or the responsibility of having a child. Of course, you're 21, for God's sake. But you might feel differently when you age.
Preach, queen. 4B queen. You're the 4B queen. Oh, I got a funny joke. From now on, whenever someone asks what your MBTI is, say it's BBBB.
What the fuck? The fuck? The fuck? What's wrong with you?
She's the MBTI queen and the 4B queen.
I don't want to be known for this 4B thing. I'm so sick of talking about this.
You can be interviewed for both stuff, MBTI and 4B, and you can combine them and say, actually, my MBTI is BBBB.
OMG. OMG. Anyway. How's crypto doing? I can't concentrate. What's this?
I got this idea from unrelated to, but because we spoke about crypto yesterday, there's this crypto YouTuber I follow, and someone asked his MBTI, and he said USDT. My MBTI, I don't give a shit about MBTI. My MBTI is USDT. USDT stands for tether. It's like
we should explain the joke.
It's a dollar pegging coin. Yeah, it follows the dollar. It's basically the dollar. Yeah.
Buying crypto, yeah.
But your MBTI is now officially 4B.
Shut up, David.
You should get my MBTI t-shirt and then like B.
Oh my god.
And then wear that on like CNBC or whatever that place.
But anyway, so even after I posted my Rolling Stone screenshot yesterday, and then my Korean girlfriends were messaging me, just being like, oh my god, just like LMAO, like the West are seriously just taking this completely overboard. Like this is seriously just, they're just being kind of ridiculous. Like, because we all know like this is just not the case.
Yeah.
And like, you can some women on TikTok are telling me like, you don't know anything, like, you know, like, why is the birth rate falling then, why is like there are no school kids in Korean schools, like, you don't know, it is happening, you just don't know.
Hey, show some respect to the 4B queen. Who are you talking to?
Shut up, David. Shut up.
Now I'm gonna, every time I do KPC live, I always feature you in the description featuring Anna, but I'm gonna put featuring the 4B queen.
Anyway, I am definitely...
I'm serious. You should brand yourself as the 4B.
I don't follow I'm definitely not doing 4B.
You never know.
I am in a very happy relationship. I am not doing 4B.
Okay. That's so funny. Yeah, but I think the problem is, like, I think why people are butthurt is, like, you know, women tend to voice other women's thoughts and all that, and even though it's like like only a handful of people, like, people I think would be probably triggered because like they're talking about this, but you're talking that it's insignificant. So like they would expect you to at least talk about what it is as a woman themselves,
but
and yourself too.
I kept saying, I explained in every video that I made, I was just like, I understand the women who want to do it, and I don't judge you, and you know, there must have been circumstances that happened in your life that led you to make this kind of it is a drastic decision, right? Unless you were born like as a lesbian and you were never attracted to men. But if you were attracted to men, you had sexual like urges, and you are generally attracted to the opposite sex, but something must have happened in your life to make yourself go this 4B route, then I feel for those women. Yeah, something must have happened. But my point was, I'm just so sick of this Western media narrative, like, oh, like this is like such a rampant thing in Korea, and like, is this gonna take over the rest of the world? Is the 4B originating from Korea? Is this gonna, you know, become like a mainstream thing? And I was just,
technically,
tired of seeing that narrative.
Technically, it did originate from Korea.
It did that is true. It did originate from Korea, but like,
so they're stating facts.
Like I said, and it's just like, you know, whenever there's news articles about Korea, it's usually like, you know, like terrible news, because that's what makes news headlines. Now
I kind of want to like edit your videos, like, you know, those videos where they just edit everything out of context and put it into like, I support 4B, like, you know, like clip you as the 4B queen.
But the thing was, I was a bit unsure about is that especially like I'm not sure about the Korean women, but the American women who decide to do 4B, like, does that mean from that point on you turn lesbian, or you just be like, I am still like, my sexual orientation is still, I'm attracted to men, but I'm just like suppressing all of those feelings. I don't know what happens if you go 4B. Do you turn lesbian? Like, you suddenly start liking women?
No, you don't like. It's just like you're alone. You just distance yourself from. Someone said in the chat that I'm so single to this point. At this point I'm the 4B king. Involuntary 4B king.
If you're king, then I guess
I'm so single. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad. No super chats today
So is David
to
a
brighten
4B
up my
king?
mood. Oh.
Someone's asking, so is David a 4B king? He's not being 4B out of his own choice right now. Or
I
are you?
am.
Are you?
I don't know.
Well, he said in my Azar video that will be going up very soon.
As
that-
I said, I'm being 4B because of the economy. I don't have dating costs. I don't have time. You know, we're working 24 hours a day. I'm working till 6 a.m. When do I have the time to date? You know? If I have a woman, I'm gonna love bomb her and like give her all the best. But right now, I'm not capable of doing that. So I'm not gonna half-ass my relationship, right? So better not do it at all.
So yeah, in my Azar video that's coming out soon, I was like, do you have any end of year plans? And he was like, my end of year plan is to find someone for and like so I can have a companion for like around Christmas time and like for coughing season. So yeah, watch out for that video. And like obviously Danny was really funny with his girlfriend. Yeah.
But you have tickets. Yes, I do. For the Coldplay thing, I need to really just leverage
so you need to
that.
get on that.
Maybe I should just go on a dating app and say, like, profile picture, 2 Coldplay tickets. I'm holding them. One of them can be yours, and then just put it on a dating app. 4B king and queen couple. Yeah, let's just change the channel name to 4B king and 4B queen.
No, let's not.
Honestly, if you make a TikTok and say like you're the 4B queen, you could get to like 1 million subs in like a day.
No. I don't want to talk about that stuff anymore. I really don't. No.
Oh, that was so funny. Okay.
We have more topics.
We have more topics. We
Yeah.
have a little bit more time too. Do you have anything after?
No.
Are you gonna have lunch?
We can.
Okay.
Okay, I also need to send. Yes, can you say the next topic? I need to send my other video.
Oh, this is a perfect time for...
You can do the bureau, so yeah. Right now.
Let me do this first.
So before we go on, I'd like to do a quick shout out and introduce you to the sponsor of this live stream, Sue House. Sue House is the perfect app for anyone exploring Korea or wanting to connect with others who share a similar passion or love for Korean culture.
Oh, we like not say audio is
Oh,
empty. We should say
what?
stuff.
What? Why did it switch?
What?
Oh, I was turning my ad on. Let me go again. I'm sorry, guys.
So before we go on, I'd like to do a quick shout out and introduce you to the sponsor of this live stream, Sue House. Sue House is the perfect app for anyone exploring Korea or wanting to connect with others who share a similar passion or love for Korean culture. Sue House offers a variety of free events, tours, and activities throughout Korea, making it easy to meet new people, whether you're a traveler, expat, or local. You can also improve your Korean with exclusive content like quizzes and lessons. You can even chat with native Koreans on the app. Plus, you can even host your own meetups and events. If you're curious about Sue House, go to Google Play or App Store and just type in Sue House. You'll see the app install. The interface is really easy and cute. Navigate throughout the app. There are many functions like community discussions, fun cultural events, making friends, group activities, essential Korean phrases, localized travel tips and destinations. You can check out people by their profiles, and you could maybe even get into a romantic relationship. Who knows? Within the app, Sue House provides information and opportunity for unique Korean travel experiences, and you can also practice and level up your Korean. So join the community, travel with new friends, share experiences with members, and so much more. If you want to see more details, check out the Sue House official Instagram account, and you'll see real-time updates of what kind of group tours are going around. There was a trip to Jinju, and there's also giveaways and information about K-pop concerts happening in Korea, in this case the Dream concert or the Yeongdongdaero K-pop concert, which happened recently. There was even a recent Chuseok party with the Sue House participants. So it looks like a really fun and good community. Go check it out for yourselves. Thank you, Sue House, for sponsoring KPC Live, and now back to the live stream.
Right? Okay, I'm sorry for that, guys. Suddenly.
Oh, your ad?
Yeah, at this point, the ad is now like it's like a jump scare, but it's effective. That's why it's effective. I'm sure the sponsors like that.
Anyway.
Oh, wait, but like just one more thing. I'm sorry to cut in, but like they're doing like a event right now. Sue House is doing an event. So they have like a sun meditation 1-day class, but also they're doing where is it? A Korean class event on November 15th, and it's online, so you can participate. And yeah, all you have to do is go to Sue House, download the app, and upgrade to your free trial status, and check out the attend the event on the date, November 15, 10:30 a.m. to 11:30, 16 minutes. So it's going to be in Google Meet, online class. Link will be sent via email 2 days prior. So the textbook will be Korean for all, and you can buy that on Piroso. So yeah, go check out Sue House and Piroso as well. So actually, we have new products on Piroso over here. They're very cute, from the brand called Seshinori. Very cute pins, right? Like, what zodiac animal are you? You're
Dog.
Not dog? You're a dog?
Dog is the best.
How come? Explain why dog is the best.
Because dogs are the best. You have a dog.
Well, dogs can be
Dogs
deciphered
are the
in
best
like
animals.
it's best and the worst. It's used as curse words too.
Dogs are the best.
Okay, I'm a monkey, so you can get these notebooks and pens and clips and this wonderful photo card set. I have a. Do you want a dog? Doggy. What do you call it? Pen? Yeah, there you go. Rat over here. They're very cute. Oh, they're very cute. So go check them out. Over here, it's from Seishinori, and we have the notebooks over here. Yeah, and that was the horse, I think. Oh no, this is the horse. This is the horse, and the chicken. Whatever zodiac you are, you can Google it up. This is the dragon. This is the mouse. And I think this is the dog, so you can have the dog if you want. The pig, the sheep, and the monkey. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was it. Oh, sorry. Oh, everything's falling apart. Yeah, let me go. And let me just show them the clips. Yeah, here you go. These are the clips. These are so cute. Clip them onto your echo bags or like your pouches or whatever, like small decorations for you guys. Oh, I should show them on full screen. I'm so tuk today. Yeah, I'm just showing in the small screen. Yeah, these are so cute. Go check them out. If you're a pig, get one, regardless of your zodiac. If you're a pig, no offense. I call myself a pig because I love being a pig. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you go on. I'll just flash these.
What were we talking about before this?
I don't know. Go check them out. You can all buy them on
I just can't concentrate right now. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Okay, my render is definitely recovering.
What's your render?
the
Render
AI
coin.
coins.
Okay. Yeah. Beam is also good too for AI. So. Yeah. So go check them out on Piroso. They're really cute, from Seishinori. Go get the pens if you want to practice Korean. Go check out the Sue Korean textbooks as well, and use the coupon code KPC to get a 10% discount if you haven't used it before. Those are cute, right? Yeah, those are really cute. Pig. Yes. I'm actually. Oh, is it 12 yet?
No.
I have to reserve this like very trendy pork belly place in Yongsan.
Why?
I'm going today.
With who?
Oh, my friends.
Oh. Which one?
Oh, I have friends.
And which restaurant?
It's called this 서감 용산 소금구이. This place is like viral nowadays, and you have to reserve from 12, and you can get in at dinner time. But yeah, we have like table apps like this, and I have to like virtually line up starting from 12. So, oh my god, look at this 볶음밥. This is crazy. Look at this shit. Wow, this is crazy, guys. Wow. Oh, I'm a pig. I'm definitely a pig.
Can we do the rest of the topics now?
Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm so hungry now. Oh. Okay.
Anyway, what? Because David did the topics today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I talking about? Oh, okay. So speaking of 4B and related to women's rights and all that, Student backlash erupts as Dongdok Women's University weighs co-ed future, and yeah, the students in the university are protesting against it. And Dongdok Women's University is one of South Korea's 7 remaining women colleges, and it's weighing a possible shift to co-education, and it's igniting an opposition among students who warn it could erode the institution's mission of championing women's empowerment and diminish women's representation in society. And yeah, so according to the student council, the university will soon initiate discussions on becoming a co-ed institution, with the first meeting scheduled to take place during the faculty meeting Tuesday. And the student council wrote in a statement, "We are wholly against the co-ed transition that contradicts the founding purpose of the university, which was established with the goal of empowering women." Honestly though, okay, like it's their school, so they can talk like whatever, they can represent the university, but on a more general note, I think women's only universities are a little bit outdated, don't you think so?
Yeah, I think just like a single-sex university is like, what's the purpose for those anymore?
Well, they say it's for women empowerment. So if they truly believe in that, I respect that, and they can continue their status. But probably this university is deciding that because nowadays most people just prefer co-ed universities. It's more fun. It's just more, like you can interact with diverse kind of people.
And there are no just male universities, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely finances are going to be a part of this decision and all that. Because universities in general are struggling because of the population decrease. And nowadays, a lot of people are acknowledging that university is actually like a scam to some point. Like you don't really need a degree to succeed in society. Actually, people who open businesses early or do manual labor, they earn more, like live better. Like you're just in the rat race if you're getting a diploma and going for like, jobs and all that. So yeah, if you're not going to go to Sky or anything, why even go to university? So the lower tier universities are actually struggling. My mom was part of one of those, the faculty, and she literally had to go to all these high schools and beg for the students to come to the university. And so many universities are just like abolishing all their like majors and making like job specific majors and all that. So it's a tipping point right now, and I understand why the university is trying to like transition to co-ed, because at least that would get more admissions, right? And Dongdong University, quite frankly, isn't one of the top tier women's universities. If there is going to be one or two, it's going to be Ihwa or Sungmyeong. So yeah, Dongdok is like, not that great. So I understand, but like the students, I don't know if the council represents the whole, student pool, but they're protesting it for that. And I don't know, like they can do it. What do you think about this as a woman?
I mean, I think in terms of like if they want to still survive as an institution, I think it makes sense to try and like get co-ed students. Yeah, I mean, if you really if you want the legacy to go on, you have to adapt, I guess. So.
Yeah, bottom line, it's about the money. Yeah, I think bottom line, it's about the university wanting to survive.
Yeah.
For the next decade or like coming years.
Yeah.
Because like women's universities are now also just getting outdated, but also getting unfavorable towards the students themselves. So who's actually gonna go to university? Like, if you go to university, you want to hang out with guys too, and you want to like, date and all that, party together, and so maybe they can specialize in women's empowerment if that's the route they want to go. But just in like market value, I don't think it's going to fly that well. So we'll have to see how this.
But being in a co-ed environment also just prepares you better for like the actual like world that you're going to eventually, like when you start working, when you stop being a student and because there are no like strictly one sex work spaces.
Yeah, that too.
So eventually you're going to have to socialize. Right.
It's
anyway.
an experience before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if there are still women-only universities in like UK or US.
There are
Or-
private schools, but before university, like boarding schools, there are boys-only boarding schools or like that kind of
like
thing.
high schools. Like
But,
we
like,
still have like
universities?
women-only high schools and stuff. Universities.
I can't remember any in the UK. That's
Do you-
just like
Yeah, do you have women's only
Single sex.
universities in your countries? Like I'm curious. I don't know. Yeah. So if this university transitions into co-ed, I feel like the other 7, I don't know what the other 4 are, honestly, but I think they'll all start to like transition. Yeah. Yes, in the US? Okay. Not tons. Okay. Yep. Women only colleges in US. They are private, women only public schools too for high schools. Yeah. Yeah. Not a lot anymore. Okay. Not a lot. Okay.
not in Belgium. Okay.
Not the 4B queen.
This is not a thing. This is not a thing.
Okay.
Next
okay.
story.
Next story. Okay, so this is kind of funny. Chubby banana milk bottle eyes national heritage listing. I don't know what to think of this, but for over a half century, yellow banana flavored milk has held a special place in Korean culture, gracing supermarket shelves as a nostalgic favorite across generations. Now its maker Pingure aims to elevate the beloved drink status even further as a cultural heritage. It's currently gathering data to apply for the eligibility review by the Korean Heritage Service, the state-run agency responsible for designating new additions to the National Cultural Heritage List.
So what's on the National Cultural Heritage List?
Like actual national cultural heritages.
Like,
국가문화재, 바나나 우유. Yeah, so this is kind of
so like
Silly.
monuments or
yeah. Apparently, according to this article, the concept of a national cultural heritage has changed, and that's why it's applicable for the banana milk to apply, and also 성심당, which is a very famous bread brand in Daejeon. Everybody goes just to
yeah.
eat there.
Yeah.
So I guess if you have a significance in like modern era as like, you know, a staple or standard kind of thing in Korean culture, then
Jungkook's drink. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, and then Hyundai Motor Company's Pony and Korea's first washing machine are also listed as nationally registered cultural heritage. And it may be a little unfamiliar, but since many companies and businesses are trying to register it as modern cultural heritage, I think it would be good for citizens to enjoy it with a new perspective. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a banana milk. It's just a banana milk.
I don't know. At this point, choco pie will be in
Yeah,
national...
that's actually, I feel like that's has more cultural, like more
Than
history
banana milk?
than banana milk.
I think
Yeah.
they're neck on neck. Yeah, but yeah, choco pie, banana milk, what else? Like, I guess like in 50 years, if you look at it, it could be considered a cultural heritage, but it's a product of...
Like a product noodle could be
Yeah.
in 50 years.
Yeah.
That's like
so-
a very important export.
Yeah. So the cultural heritage we see right now are like the Korean traditional like masks or dances or the palaces or other stuff like that. Very traditional stuff. But I guess if you think of the perspective of the people that lived in the 1800s or 1900s, those were their daily items and stuff. But because it's old and traditional, we see them as national heritages now. But if we're preparing for the future, yeah, this could be eligible. It's cute and it's gotten global, right? Like a lot of people like that. I heard a lot of Japanese people come and the first thing they buy is the banana
I mean,
milk.
I've never seen someone who doesn't like banana milk.
The thing is, like, do you know there's 0% banana in that?
It's just flavoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it literally says banana flavored milk if you actually look at it.
Yeah,
So
but it tastes good. So
I felt betrayed when I actually learned
why
that.
would there be any banana in there? Do you?
Because it says banana
No,
milk.
I mean
and
it is all like chemicals.
I didn't know that until I was 20.
But
And
it's
then,
delicious.
like, you know, like what they say about peripheral eye vision and all that, right? So, like, if you don't look at the details, you never know. But until 20, I literally thought it said banana milk. But then I looked closely and it says banana flavored milk.
Whatever. It is freaking delicious. And I've never seen anyone who doesn't like banana milk.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it is like a nostalgic product. I used to always have it with my dad in the public bath for some reason. Yeah, and you know, it's an iconic barrel shaped thing. So I guess.
There's sweet potato milk. There's like sometimes mint chocolate milk. There's like obviously like the regular kinds like strawberry, chocolate.
At this point,
coffee.
Yeah, I think Cheetos should be.
Like I'm saying, it's the Baskin Robbins flavor right now.
Cheetos, the orange Cheetos should be a national heritage for America because I want it so much.
Is that the best American snack? Do you think Cheetos?
Personally, me like it's so good. Like the best part is like licking your fingers after you eat off the orange. Yeah. It's so addictive. Like if I have this much, like I finish it in like 2 days.
I know some Asians who eat Cheetos with chopsticks to not get like the orangey fingers.
What?
So they go into a Cheetos bag with chopsticks and they eat it like
That's
that.
the best part.
It's quite fun eating it with chopsticks.
It's even better because you have germs mixed with it.
Okay, David. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Cheetos is good. I do not like American chocolate though. I'm sorry. Like Hershey's or Reese's.
I can't say this.
Good.
This is confidential. But they're okay. I'm filtering. But have you tried the Mr. Beast chocolate?
No, when would I get the chance to try?
Yeah, it's not in Korea,
No.
right? Yeah, so the Mr. Beast chocolate Feastables, it's like available in like I think the US and some parts of the world.
I saw lots of YouTube videos about this.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
apparently not officially in Korea. But somehow I got it at CU. Like it was in CU the other day.
His
And
Lunchables thing.
his Feastables thing.
Yeah, but there's like Lunchables, right? There's like snack things.
No, the Lunchables are a different thing. It's like a collab with Logan Paul and like KSI and whatever. But
What are Feastables?
Feastables are the Mr. Beast chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah, he has his own chocolate brand.
And it was in
Oops.
CU?
Yeah, it was in CU, and I was like, "Wow, Feastables are here!" And then I bought it, and like one bar was $8. It was
I've never
It was
seen-
$8, and I was like, "Okay, well, I'll just buy it out of."
What? I'm surprised that it wasn't a CU.
I know.
Why would it be?
Apparently, there was a happening, like,
Uh-huh.
which I'm not allowed to disclose, but it was all over the Korean internet, and people were like shitting on it so much. Like, why is this chocolate bar $8? That's freaking crazy.
Is that how much it costs in America?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's like $2 or something,
Okay.
or I don't know, but yeah, it was like triple the price or whatever. And people on like online communities were like, "Wow, I finally got the Mr. Beast bar, but it's $8." You know?
Who's gonna buy that?
I know, right? But apparently it was like the old version, and allegedly, what people are saying on the internet is like they didn't like officially release it in
Do
Korea.
you have a laptop charger?
No, I don't.
Okay, my camera might die very soon because it's almost out. and it's
Okay,
12.
so let's end soon. But anyways, yeah, Korea's chocolate. We have Ghana chocolate, and that's basically it. Crunchy and yeah.
Okay, I think my laptop's gonna die. But yeah, guys, thank you for
Are
joining.
you just gonna end it?
Because it's literally about to die,
Okay,
and there's like
Just-
no battery anymore.
just do this.
Oh.
This is the trick.
I've just turned my brightness way down, so it might stay up for a little bit longer.
Okay, so I think we've covered all the news pretty much for today. Are you gonna go have lunch?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let's have something healthy.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm working out.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I got motivation. Yeah.
Very good.
I got motivation, so I'm working out. I don't know if you noticed my face has... No, actually, it's puffy. I had chicken. But, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching today. And, what was I about to say? Shall
Okay,
we
I'm
just
gonna
it?
end mine.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
gonna die.
Let's end mine.
Bye.
Yeah, so I will be vlogging with my new Z
I'm
Flip.
jealous.
And it's really good. Oh, look at how sleek it is. Oh, it folds. It's like a... Oh, that sound. Oh, that sound.
Oh, should I?
Oh, that sound.
I don't know if I can fully transition. The thing is, I heard but if you're uploading to social media, iOS is definitely better optimized. So you might notice a quality difference when you upload to Instagram stories or Instagram in general from this phone. That's what I've heard. Definitely Android is lacking there.
Yeah, I don't upload on social media, so I don't care.
He's a YouTuber but doesn't upload on social media.
Oh, look at this. Like, you got all these alerts on your screen. It's so convenient. You can check out your calendar and like the weather all over here. And you know, I have a ring, so I can, like, the ring assists me holding it like that. And also
It's MagSafe.
yeah,
can also
it's
charge.
MagSafe too. And also I don't know how to show you this, but if I'm gonna film like this on a table, I can rotate the ring so that it sustains.
Yeah, I can do that too.
It sustains itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can film in 4K even if it's folded like that on a table. So yeah, let me show you guys the wide angle. Oops, wow, I look terrible. I always get a jump scare whenever I see myself on the selfie mode. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Oh, you can't see how it is because it's in reflection mode, but yeah. Apparently it has autofocus. So you can.
Did you get this on contract or did you just buy the phone outright?
I bought it.
How much is it compared to?
I got like a Samsung, you know, special deal. So $1,000. 120만 원. It's usually 160만 원. But isn't this like 광각 mode, like wide lens, like so good?
Oh yeah, because iPhone we have to switch to back camera and we can't even
Yeah, and you
see
can
the
just
monitor.
yeah, you could put it here.
진짜로?
Yeah.
It's really wide.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's getting FOMO now. Apparently,
I mean,
if you do
even
something.
my boyfriend switched to Galaxy Z Flip recently. But honestly, I don't. Yeah, for me, I have to post to TikTok and Instagram, so I still need iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like
I would,
happy.
I would definitely have it as like a second phone.
Yeah, I'm using my iPhone as a second phone now. So, I have Samsung Pay now, finally.
That is like, yeah, my biggest jealousy.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it on the subway and the bus. Like,
so you literally don't need to carry your wallet anymore anyway.
Yeah. So I like it. It's
yeah.
blue,
My
too.
dad has this phone. My boyfriend has this phone. Now he has this phone.
I want to show you the translate function, but I didn't figure that out yet.
But I did hear though, like some people do have issues with the hinge over time.
There is no
over
issue.
time. I mean, obviously because you just got the
No,
phone.
I saw like the reviews. So for like the 5 and 4s, like over time, there were some issues, but this one they did a test and they folded it for like, I don't know, some 10 million times or whatever, and it was perfect.
I mean, for me, I am waiting for the next iPhone 17. But if it's gonna be the same shit as this, basically, then I will switch to Samsung. Like
and
no.
you want to see something that's gonna give you more FOMO? Okay, I'll show you the new world. So.
Oh yeah, iPhones. Even when I had a Galaxy Note years ago, I could do this.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna get your minds blown because you can have different browsers set up, like different sections set
Look
up.
at this. I'm watching YouTube and navigating at the same time on the map.
You can watch YouTube, you can browse stuff like the web, you can go on other apps while being on YouTube.
Yeah, this is called multitasking, guys.
Multi-tabs.
I bet you can't do this on iPhone, right? Like, I can do Kakao Talk here. Let me send you a text. Yeah.
Yeah, but Samsung was able to do this years ago.
I don't know why Apple doesn't incorporate.
Do that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do this. Yeah, so I'm watching. I prefer YouTube to be on the top. Yeah, I still have to figure that out. But anyways, I have YouTube on the bottom, and I'm showing Anna my text over here, so I can text over here with Anna. So.
Yeah, Pixels do that. So basically, Androids do that, but just Apple, for some reason, doesn't do that. And probably by the time 17 comes out, they're gonna be like, this is what we invented. It's like, this has been out for a number of years.
Yeah.
Seriously, Apple, if you don't get your shit together for the 17, you are going to lose. So
I don't think so. They have a strong fandom.
that's true, but I've seen a lot more discourse on TikTok about people being like, oh, this is getting a bit boring now. I have seen that. So
Yay, so I'm officially using a Korean phone, which I'm proud of. So it looks
and you can customize so much with these. You can customize your screen like widgets, and
I can listen to this all day. You can do that on iPhone?
I freaking love my 16 Pro. I'm never switching to Samsung.
You can do that on iPhone?
What?
Watch YouTube and WhatsApp at the same time?
No, only if you have YouTube Premium. Otherwise, no, you can't do that.
Oh, you're meaning the floating...
Yeah, unless you have Premium, you
That's
can't do
not
that.
multitasking.
Yeah.
I bet you can't do that with... I bet you can't put two videos up at once.
No, I'm most jealous of Samsung Pay and the fact that the selfie camera is that widescreen. Because on iPhone, you can only do this back camera and it will become wide, but you can't obviously monitor yourself by doing this. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
I love my new phone.
People are saying you're gonna break your phone with the constant cracking.
Discord chat. Check out the Discord chat. So, okay.